Chainsaw Man, episode 12. Let me tell you something that's going to pluck at your heartstrings, at least for the first 10 minutes.
Okay.
It was just, you open up with Aki just getting the life choked out of him by the Ghost Devil, and then we snap back to Himino, and when they're, by the way, this one popped in as soon as popped in on there.
As soon as it comes in, shoot it out.
Because why is she such a predator?
She was soliciting Denji for sex, and for Aki, she wanted to hey, you like drugs, right?
Yeah,
Come here.
But my question is, how old is she? And why is that part of the hiring process? Hey, Himino, we're going to give you somebody to train. Be careful now. They're underage. Hands to yourself. That should come with a little asterisk, where I work. If someone under the age of 18 is there, you're warned.
Look, man, they're in an industry where it doesn't really matter how old you are.
Yeah, but
and by the way, if you want to have sex underage, if you want to do drugs underage,
have at it.
You might as well. We're going to put dying in about 2 weeks. Have at it.
Yes,
Buggo.
I don't know, but that struck me off. That came out. I was like, damn it, another one.
Yeah,
but anyway,
and Himino was the one that was perpetrating it. So
yeah. So it's okay. Maybe
let me tell you though,
maybe it was man. It'd be different.
I love one of the things I loved about the show the most. Now that it's over, and I'm sad because 12 episodes was not enough.
Part of me was thinking, maybe we got it wrong. Maybe it's not 12 episodes.
Nope.
No, damn
Jujutsu Kaisen, 24. Demon Slayer,
right.
26. I think,
it was hot, heavy.
And Mappa did it, so you assume they would keep the same kind of... For some reason, maybe they did want to do it in 24.
They wanted to see how this would do, though.
Maybe.
I get that.
Maybe, just to see if it was going to flop.
Maybe it's not
the
super...
hype was for nothing. I have no idea.
Maybe it's not as super known as the other ones, like Demon Slayer and Jujutsu Kaisen.
But what I was going to say, though, is... what I loved about the show so much is, what you said, tug at your heartstrings. This show that is so childish and so goofy with Denji and what he wants to do and have sex and his lack of life experience and how you laugh
and now
at
his
that
heartless attitude
and how it's funny. Right. And they can pair that so well with the emotional bits that you're supposed to feel sad and sorrow for the characters on the screen.
Well, a show that can balance those,
a show that can balance both of those emotions together and make it work is something that I think is a mark of a very good show.
I think, and we say this every time we talk about this show, that if they had longer episodes, you could then roll out a bit about that, because we could have delved a little bit back into Aki's history. Let's say we could go to a dream sequence where he relived some things when he was in the hospital.
And they kind of did that in a shorter version.
A little bit. You get a taste. Yeah. So that was in the Ghost Devil. I loved why why it stopped attacking him was, I thought, brilliant. It only sees in fear. So if you don't fear it, Ghost Devil's useless.
That's pretty cool.
I get it, because real ghosts, if you don't believe they're real, then your mind says they're not, even though I do believe in ghosts.
So what kind of
but
go ahead, I'll finish that.
No. That's it. I think with that, okay, great, because he learned from Himino how to beat the Ghost Devil, because it was her contract.
My question was going to be, I wonder how fear plays in relationship to all the devils.
I'm sure some it doesn't matter.
It won't.
No,
you don't think so?
No, not to the point
to not let it have fear over you.
Right, because ghosts. I mean, in this world, ghosts aren't real.
Well, the devils in the show get the power from the fear that they have.
That too, right.
So
the
if you don't participate
in
in that fear, how much power does the devil have over you?
Nah, you still getting shot in the face by the gun.
Yeah,
devil.
I think so. Yeah,
it doesn't matter. I don't believe you have that.
The gun that you get contracted to you from the gun devil is very real. Yeah, you're getting mugged. You're like, I don't believe in this gun.
You're not going to shoot me. Right. Yeah, so yes, but I do believe that the devil itself, the one where that is the devil, like the Eternity Devil, gets its power from the people's fear.
So what do you think about the fight scene with the Katana Devil and Denji?
I think that's what I wanted. It was overdue. I think it was neat because you had the elevator going up. So after the heart scene, Ghost Devil getting killed, and Sabatari doing with Kobeni. We can't skip over that.
Kobeni, I think.
I thought it was pronounced Kobeni.
I don't know. We're probably both really wrong.
So Kobeni coming up with just arriving with her kitchen knife again.
Silent as a motherfucker too.
She was about to call the snake out and start eating people, but don't kill her. Is all Aki got out and was like, she's like, oh shit, why?
Yeah.
Bam, blade. Why are you still with the devil hunters? Well, bonuses are coming up. Okay, earn your bonus.
I mean, hey,
she's
some
good.
of us work for the paycheck.
Yeah, and that's why I show up every day.
Yeah, it's completely reasonable.
But yeah, so then we're in the elevator with Power and Denji, and I think
Another
Power. And I'm starting to more appreciate Power more than I did before, because she is just a joke. I think that's what it is, but to her it's real. Like, she's eating the zombie arm.
I
it
like
goes
the
to the
chemistry
level.
between her and Denji. I'm here for
dude,
it.
you are right about that. I think
their chemistry together is
I
amazing.
welcome that.
Yeah.
I want them on the screen together
The
because
bickering,
they're like siblings.
Sibling rivalry.
Yeah.
Exactly.
And I think
they nailed that part.
She gets off because Denji has another task to do, and then bam, 13th floor, we arrive at the Katana Devil, and I'm like, okay.
I actually was a little underwhelmed
with the fight
this episode.
Oh, this episode as a whole?
Just because, and
Thoroughly.
it was unfair for me to feel this way, because like there was so much going on. It is a season 1.
They're not too much.
They don't have to give you everything. I guess I selfishly wanted more than they gave. About the Gun Devil, the fact that they just have enough now of it to where it's like trying to get to its
They ended
its real
it
body.
really well with that.
I don't
liked
understand the last scene where Denji is after the credits. There's obviously more to the episode. They got the credits out of the way almost like halfway through the episode.
Because I went to go like fast forward through the credits. I'm like, oh shit, 10 minutes or less.
I watched all the credits because it was like the relationship
was just
between
yeah,
Aki,
that's all that was.
Denji,
Nothing crazy.
and Power. But then at the end, there's like some dream sequence that Denji goes to where Pachita's talking to him, and whatever's behind the door might be like
because that's where
Pachita's
remember we
real
started
existence.
there.
And Pachita said you can't open that door.
Yeah.
So maybe it's like the
I didn't
reason
quite
why
understand
the
it.
Gun Devil's after him is because the Gun Devil knows what's behind the door. I don't know.
Because that's where we started the series.
It's kind of a cliffhanger.
It opened up in that alleyway because remember
Yep.
we had mentioned how good it looked, how it looked like CGI with some anime, like with hand draw stuff.
Yep.
So I like that they kind of wrapped back to home. That's where we kind of met Denji, in the streets, in the gutters, in the alleyways, and didn't really get it. I'm sure there's more, and I'm sure people out there know more than we do.
Of course they do, yeah. Most of the
No,
people
they don't.
watching
I
our
know
review,
everything.
like, are telling us in the comments. So, like, just so you guys know, this is this, you know.
Which is cool, and I love
that
that.
part.
And I
I
love
really
being-
do.
yes.
That's, like, the best part of the channel.
I love being wrong, obviously.
when you guys, like, engage and say things that we might have, like, omitted or don't
Right.
know the lore of because
Then
you
we
guys
learn,
all read the manga.
and then we know.
That's the best part of the channel.
I wish you could just send little voice clips so we could pronounce these names correctly.
Yeah, I know.
Or
Somebody
spell
from-
it out with a, you know, how they do it with
Somebody
the
from
dashes.
Japan or speaks Japanese, like, here, you American idiot. This is how you say these things.
With the chunk of flesh of the Gun Devil being out there, now it's moving. Because that was like, with Makima there, with, I'm assuming her boss, or like another version of her in another town.
Mm-hmm.
I forget where she was going. But I think that means we're opening up season 2, rolling right in with it.
Everyone who has commented on the episode, any one of the episodes we've done, just said if you liked season 1, season 2 is just like.
And I think it's because we don't need the backstory bullshit.
Just get
we
right
don't
into
need
it.
any of this. We're gonna get that little slop pile just rolling down the street.
Every season 1 has a hard job.
Does
Sell you on the lore of the story.
with 12 20-minute episodes.
Exactly.
Good luck.
And then get you invested enough to where you're like, I definitely am coming back for season 2.
Oh,
By the way, I'm definitely coming back for season 2.
I think they wrapped it up well. I think they put a bow on every story that we started. I think
Kinda.
we're sort of, but minus
got
the ones
some
that are
plot
necessary to
development
grow.
for most of them,
Right.
sure,
we got
yeah.
our team. We got our characters. We got, you know, we grew to like some characters that
Little
were
bit
ripped
more
away from us.
Makima.
Right. I'm more interested in her. I'm ready for the Gun Devil. I'm
Yeah,
ready
me
to
too.
get some answers.
And the Gun Devil's not obviously the chief devil. Like, what's after that? Like, what else is out there that's like that big of a threat? It can't just be the Gun Devil, right? Like, there's
that would
other
be the
devils out
biggest
there that
fear.
are that,
Like the Bomb Devil,
or death.
the Death Devil, Makima.
Yeah, it's gotta be. I
Which,
think so.
and you had mentioned that before, like as a possibility, and I think you could be right.
As always, guys, that was the last episode of Chainsaw Man. If you like what we're doing around here, like, comment, and subscribe. Let us know in the comments below what you thought about the finale and really just season 1 in general. Like, as a pilot season, was this like what you were expecting from, like, wanting to see it adapted from the
Right.
manga? Because I would, from what I've seen from manga readers, largely
well.
speaking, it's like a huge check mark. Like, yes, it's like very good.
Okay, and you guys got to make sure to come back and see our layman's review of the entire season.
That's coming out
which
soon.
will be soon.
We'll see you for the review.